And start.
And how?
We're live.
Go ahead.
Oh, look at that.
We're
Good times. Good times. Yeah. Thanks for joining us, everyone. Anyone watching after the live stream, jump ahead roughly about 15 minutes, 13 because we're 2 minutes late, to get to the first impressions and review of the Kunwu Chad.
do it.
You know, stuff and things.
Someone should do it. But will they?
Jump ahead 15 minutes.
Something like that.
Well, the average like view time is 8 minutes or something. Like, hopefully they start 15 minutes in.
Well,
Noted.
I guess that just depends if they can follow instruction or not.
Hey man, I got recognized in public this week.
Yeah, how'd that feel?
It was weird.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We had a YouTube channel.
Yeah. Guy walked in talking to his buddy about our YouTube channel.
Good times. Good
Yeah.
times.
And I didn't know who that person was.
You were just telling about it out front before he came in.
Yeah. Walk out there like, hey, you want to hear a thing?
Just playing it really loud on your phone in the food court.
That'll do it.
I suppose I can go first.
Sure.
Yeah.
Paul and I went out
Richards?
hunting yesterday. We saw a lot of pretty animals and a lot of pretty views, and looked through binoculars at pretty animals from far away, and rifle more or less sat on my shoulder all day long. So
Yep.
the next day I was kicking around the house and I hadn't changed anything out of the pocket, so I was still carrying, my ultimate hunter. So
That's too funny.
an oldie but a goodie XHP version. So
The right version.
I actually cut some cardboard today with it, so I'll probably strap it back up before I have to use it in any sort of hunting application. But
yeah.
That's
the one nice thing about XHP though, man. It drops back so nice.
It does.
I mean, the name Ultimate Warrior was already taken, and so I didn't want to mess with that. Obviously, you don't.
No, you can't be messing with the warrior.
Yeah, so they had to go with Ultimate Hunter instead.
You can mess with Stone Cold though, and they did.
Were you wearing them for this shot, or did you just put the camo pants on the ground and take the photo?
I'm not telling you the background information.
Fair.
All right, Paul, plug your ears while he tells the viewers the background information.
You can choose to believe whatever shot you want to think this is.
Yeah, inside the pant leg.
Right?
Yeah.
But yeah.
Yeah.
It's always worse in your mind, Paul. It's always worse in your mind.
It usually is.
I know. That's why I'm saying it. All right.
Huh.
Pretty cool. How about you, Paul? What'd you have with you?
What did I have with me?
What did you have with you?
Dennis kind of alluded to it last week. And then I spent the entire stream last week with it in my hand, talking and gesturing and to see if you would notice. I don't think you did.
No.
I've been...
I was clueless, bro.
Trying to run the stream. I'm not watching the stream. Come on now.
Completely fair. That's the right answer. I've been stealth carrying it on days that we've worked together. Well, it'll be in my pocket until you come to work, and then it comes out of my pocket.
That's funny.
Only go back into my pocket when I go home.
What is it?
I had a thing. I had some really good luck recently. As you know, I got that Euro Edge recently.
Yeah.
And I had a very lucky opportunity at
well, hello.
Indeed.
So I noticed that's a 31.
It sure is.
So why is it a 31?
What do you mean?
You said you had a good opportunity. I'm sure you're going to tell the story. But
for a 21, Joe.
Oh.
I
have a 31 too. Jesus Christ, man! Like, it's not as much of a slam as you think it is.
No. What? So yeah, tell me a story. Why'd you get a good deal on one?
I will tell you that off stream.
I see. Okay, that's
Yeah.
fair. Okay. Well,
Just as to not like expose,
uh,
people that
maybe don't want to be
aren't part
talked
of this
about.
conversation.
That's okay.
Yeah.
That's okay. I understand. Very cool.
I will say it's the Magna Cut version though.
It sure is. I don't have the ultra rare S45.
What's your-
Unfortunately,
What's your Rockwell on this? It's like 63 or some crap. Isn't it?
63, 64, I believe.
Yeah,
they're
that's
doing.
That's what the Magna Cut is.
acceptable.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I would say I don't think that you should feel too slighted about not having the ultra rare S45. I think you'll be happy with the Magna.
Oh, it's only the rarity that I covet with the
Yeah.
S45 for sure.
I understand.
Although
Very
I do
cool, though.
really enjoy S45s. It's great steel.
I still need something in S45, and it's
It kind of got overshadowed by Magna Cut coming out like quickly right behind it.
yeah.
I mean, Joe, even a base model PM3 or a PM2, even a base model with the
Yeah.
S45 is. I mean, you own a PM2, don't you, or just the
Just the military. I own 2 militaries, but no para 2s. Yeah.
They need to come out with a S45 military, I think.
See, the issue is that we have that sick ass Milita on the shelf right now. Looking
There's
at
that
that.
too. There
Yeah.
is that.
I only have the one Kaiser so far, so I don't know. I gotta think about stuff.
I gotta reevaluate my life.
A little bit.
So you can buy more knives. I mean, obviously,
It-
right?
For sure.
Of course, yeah. Oh no, that doesn't need reevaluating. I'm sure I'm gonna buy more knives at some point.
I don't know if we've gone through any sort of the chat, but Dick Richards, John Witwicky, what's up, guys? What are you carrying? Dick Richards saying XHP is the only version. I mean, okay, here's the thing with the Ultimate Hunter. I would say with almost every other knife that you should just not waste your time and buy the XHP version because that is the right answer. But I like the Ultimate Hunter enough to even say go buy the S35 version and you'd still probably be pretty happy with it because this
It
knife
would
is
be pretty
awesome,
nice.
man. Like the contouring and the rounding on this thing. I'm surprised Joe doesn't own an Ultimate Hunter.
I haven't had a good opportunity to pick one up, and they are very nice knives though. Every time I handle that one of yours, it's like, yeah, this. I wouldn't be upset if it found its way into my collection somehow.
It's a little chonky, a little thick behind the edge. Cutting cardboard was okay, but that's also because I have Scandi grinds on my hunting knives. Not quite, but I bet you this thing is sub 15 even on my
Yeah.
Ultimate Hunter. Yeah.
Is anybody surprised by that? They shouldn't be.
My
They should
Skinner
not
is
be.
sub 10 degree angle easily. I'm guessing it's somewhere in that 5-degree angle, probably on my.
Kind of thing you need to be careful about touching the edge. Yeah.
The edge truly is a ghost in that case.
No touchies. No touchies.
Yeah. John Woodwicky saying that he's got himself a new XHP Broken Skull. Should say new to him.
Gotta say, faster than pulling up an image. So his is green, but yeah, fun little knives.
No one cares
Absolutely.
what colors his is.
Oh,
That's not very nice.
Oh.
I know. We've met. So. And so is John and I. So
yeah. Hey, you guys have met once or twice.
You know,
a time or three.
The domino and XHP
full score.
and the money clip, Dick Richards. Oh goodness, the domino is just a knife, dude. Like, I mean, you can put money behind the clip, but it's just still like Peter Carey made the Firefly. If you're gonna money clip something, the weird little Firefly would be the one to money clip. But
does the Firefly also have a
their own.
I don't like the Firefly as much as I like the domino.
Well, yeah, but it's a flipper, and it's not a weird looking mosquito bug looking knife like the Firefly is.
I guess. Yeah.
But the Firefly has this weird like orange glow buggy thing going on. And apparently Fireflies are going extinct. So I mean you might as well enjoy one in your pocket knife.
Well, that sucks.
Well, how else are we supposed to harvest glow in the dark for like
the new baby penguin?
Well, that
I hear it's a fixed blade.
Did you know?
I'd heard along the way somewhere.
I I don't know who would have spilled the beans, but yeah.
Beans.
Well, that's cool. Good score. Good score.
It's worth more than the wad of bills in it. There you go. The domino.
Probably, especially now that it's been discoed for a while, hasn't it?
Yeah, Domino was discoed
What is this knife
6
that
or
you
7
were,
years ago.
you
I
were
don't
saying,
remember.
Dennis?
The Firefly? Oh, it's
Yeah.
stupid and ugly and weird.
Oh, here.
Is it
But it's
by
a right hand
Spyderco?
only, so I probably don't.
Yeah,
Is it a
here I'll
sp-
show you.
You
I'll
can
show you all.
show the world. While you're showing the world, you can think about what you're carrying, Joe.
I can
Maybe
think
take
about
a
it.
picture of it right now before we go live.
You know,
what
Could.
is
Could.
it?
I don't know that I knew that that was called the Firefly.
No, look at that big orange ass of it.
It's got a big
Yeah.
orange ass. For some reason, I thought that was part of the Rubicon family.
Yeah, well, I mean, it's a Peter Carey thing,
Yeah,
so
and
yeah.
dominoes, because they're all designed by Peter Carey and they have bright
There you go.
orange and carbon fiber. It's what they do. It's the doozes.
That's fair.
At least
Rubicon.
it's Peter Carey's doozes. He's got some doozies.
He sure does. This is not a Peter Carey. Carrying an old knife of Dennis's today, actually. The Linton little Chinese Sheelin cutter.
Oh, I thought you were
Yeah.
going to say the torrent.
Huh.
Oh my God, you put a Benchmade on stream? Good lord.
Well, I'm happy to say all my Benchmades are liner
Not
locks
stream
again.
worthy.
So I don't know. SLCP liner lock's pretty stream
Okay,
worthy.
so
It's pretty right.
here's the thing: is when we're live, you will pull out your Benchmates. But when's the last time you took a pic of a Benchmade to show as your daily carry?
It was gonna be this until I actually ended up using. My dad came over for a bit. We're doing minor carpentry shit, and I actually ended up using this a little more than I thought I would.
Don't get me wrong.
Yeah.
I get where you're coming from, and you
Yeah.
can't post it. But like, if we look at historically,
Oh yeah,
it's
almost
last time
never.
Joe posted a Benchmade.
See, so the problem is I don't carry my torrent very frequently. You see, and yeah.
And the rest of them, their access locks can go F themselves.
Well,
So
that's just it. So all the Benchmades I own now are tip down carry liner locks. It's great. It's went back to the late '90s. It's fantastic.
I gotta sell
Yeah.
you a skirmish here to get it match the rest of your collection.
Eh.
Yeah, I'm not selling you my skirmish.
I was gonna say, I don't want to pay for that knife.
But you'll pay for Linton, and it ended up okay.
Yeah, it works pretty well.
EATS is
Yep.
just as good as 154, but under a different name.
Yeah, I haven't bothered doing like a scratch test on this to see what the hardness is like, but it's been performing pretty nicely. I've been enjoying it.
That's good.
Yeah.
At least 4.
Oh, at least.
Out of
Regular Rockwell scale.
I see.
At least a 4.
At least it is. It is.
I really
Not
do
me.
enjoy the rhinestone and the thumb stud though.
It's so cheesy. It's so fucking cheesy.
Yeah.
Yeah. The one Linton I did carry, I think I popped it off. I had to kill it, and then I just ground it down. Yeah, I did. Yeah.
Well, it's nice to know that that's an option, but fine for now. I just wish I knew whether they were glass or acrylic.
I don't know, man. Maybe it's a
It's hard to
William
tell.
Henry. Maybe it's
Paul. Let's temper our expectations here, sir. Well, hey, look at that. It's 7:31, and we're ready. We can talk about something else now.
You got an
at
Allen
us
key
go.
in your pivot. That's fun.
Don't.
Like what? Are you a Chris Reeve?
Hold on.
Jesus.
What? No, that's a Torx. It's just shallow as shit, isn't it? No, that might actually just be a poorly cut Allen. All right.
not just an Allen, but a poorly cut one.
Yeah. All I know is I
Have
adjusted
you
it.
seen a cleanly cut Allen in your life? Come on.
Clean cut Allen. That's what they used to call me. They didn't know my name. They didn't care to learn it.
I was like, were you in witness protection at one point? And was Allen your real name that you just gave out on live stream?
Yeah.
I mean,
Just,
or the other way around. And that doesn't even make sense, dude. So
I was just waiting for the laser to come through the window at him.
Just
Yeah.
The sniper.
Mm. Oh no.
Yeah.
just one.
That,
Just
and
one.
then I immediately pictured it as the 3 from the Predator.
Mhm.
So Chad, you say
Indeed.
you got a chat on the screen.
Yeah. I got part of a chat on the screen. I
I
got
mean,
some of the most
bad.
important parts, someone might say.
well,
The
I mean,
blade, the handle, and the pivot. I think those are, and the lock. Those are pretty important.
and some chamfering with some fancy mills.
Yeah, this is a nice knife.
All right. All right. So Kunwu knives, compact Chad. That's what we're talking about tonight. We're talking about it because I wanted one. And so I bought one. And so now we're going to talk about it. But first, overall, we got some stats. Overall blade length. What?
I thought we had to talk about it, but first.
Oh, no. No, no. I mean,
I-
I compact Chad sounds like there's not much booty to talk about in this particular.
pretty
Maybe it's
con-
all booty.
It's we'll get into that later, I guess. I guess. Anyway,
Uh,
7.28 overall. 3.11 inch blade. Blade thickness. I got 3.1 mils. 4.5 ounces overall. PM 60 blade steel at a 66 to 69. This particular one is diamond checkered titanium with a stone wash.
So, Dennis, tell the kind people what the hell PM60 is.
It's like a shittier version of Maximate, as Joe likes to call everything a shittier version of something else.
I don't know when
So
I gained this reputation, but I'm equal parts amused and perplexed by it.
Ben,
So
what is up?
I think we've all had conversations about how memory works, and it's a funny way to, as soon as the moment happens, your brain recollects it in different ways, and my brain recollects things, sir. And whether those are accurate ways or not
Get recollected.
is
Bruh.
kind of how brains work. So.
All right, I'll take that as halfway to an explanation, and we'll venture forward.
Not good. It's not good.
Oh,
I think that was all the stats. Kind of had to throw down on that. They do have 3 different flavors on this one. You can get a carbon fiber, and you can get the mirror DLC, like I got on my Django, and you can get a orange peels. I think
the
so.
diamond texture I still think is the best texture that they do.
Exactly what I was going to say. I agreed.
Yeah.
Although the shiny black DLCs also hot.
On
Yes.
the handle.
Hmm?
On the handle.
A fully blacked out one. Like I've seen a
haven't
couple
seen
of
the-
there.
Yeah, I haven't seen a Giga on the handle, but yeah.
I haven't seen it on this specific model, but like they do a fully blacked out Excalibur.
Yeah.
And if I
Still
was gonna buy one, that'd be the one.
still diamond texture on that, but it's not shiny
Yes.
on the titanium. It's the same kind of mill texture, which is fine. It
Correct.
looks fine, feels good. So
So small discrepancy. Give me a second. Give me just 1 second. I have
Pokey.
one website telling me 4.51 ounces on this particular guy, and then I've got another guy telling me 4.76 ounces. I am getting a third resource here just to back some shite up. And I have. Where's my weight? Play HQ doesn't give me weight. No
what a
weight.
bunch of losers.
How dare they?
What does
Okay,
Kunwu's
so
website say?
what?
Is that where the discrepancy came from? Kunwu's website?
Well, okay, so here's the thing. Here's the funny thing about that, and I was gonna maybe wait until later, but let's talk about it.
Let's get it.
You can't find the compact chat on Kunwu's website anymore. I think it might have been a flash in the pan and it lasted a year, and now it's gone.
Oh shit. Okay.
Oh no. I'm glad you got one when you could.
So, if you're interested in a compact chat, and you should be, damn son, you should be. Get
Don't
one.
sleep on it.
Here you can. It's I might be looking at one through some middlemen suppliers. I can bring some in. We'll see what happens. But yeah. So I'm currently looking at Blade HQ, and there was nothing. And now I'm going to look at Knife Center just to see if they have anything for anybody.
Very interesting. But either way, not much more than 4 ounces
Yeah,
for the weight.
yeah.
Now, part of the reason for that, you may think, oh, but there's titanium. Shouldn't it be pretty lightweight? Even for the size. Well, yeah. There's full steel liners in this bastard, and there's no skeletonizing, which is fine, but kind of makes it just a little bit more heavy.
Well, 4.5 ounce on a 3-inch blade is a little chunks.
I was surprised to see though that there was no like round hole milling or skeletonizing of any kind on the inside of the liners. It does mean it's going to be a lot stronger, like substantially stronger. But
That's not what we're about here, sir.
yeah, yeah,
What we're about is the fact that my wife spoils me, so I have a picture of margaritas.
nice.
And
Very
so
nice.
yeah, we're living in Margaritaville here. So
I thought it was going to be Davida Loca.
no, not yet. At least, come on. Let's see where we get with this picture.
There you go.
We also commented on the fact that I need a much smaller pitcher for Sundays because this one could feed about 10 people if I filled it up all the way to the top.
I like it that this way, where it looks like you've already drank an entire jug of it.
He's already having
No,
a time.
I mean,
of it.
I'm not saying how full it was when we started this evening, but
That's what I'm saying. Okay.
I did have an eggnog too, so
Hey,
Liquid cake.
but the festivities
So-
begin anyway. Wire clips. Oh wait, I got some things here.
Yeah. Show us your clip.
Oh, am I not prepared? Wait, I'm not prepared. I was only
Uh-oh.
prepared with the donkey sticker because that's the best freaking thing ever. The donkey sticker.
yeah, you
Little
may as well
donkey
buy.
karate.
Sweet ass cloth pouch, like super fabricy, fuzzy on the middle with some wood beads. Like
Yeah, yeah.
uber fancies. Let's see if I can find a clip. Give me a second. Oh, look at that. There's a clip.
Nice and quick.
Yeah, so they give you fancy Millsies. You can even upgrade to some Timaskis if you want. Which are all beautiful things until you go to wear them. And then you're like, damn, why don't I just put that wire clip on so it's easier to carry?
Every once in a while, a company gets. Oh wow, my camera is just drifting a shit on over there. Every once in a while, you get a geometry on a clip that is just fantastic on a 3D built clip, but it's not often.
Oh,
It's
dude,
wrong more than it's right. For
this
sure.
so I understand what you're saying, and I appreciate what you're saying. And I would honestly say that Kunwu is, I don't know if I can see on the flat surface here, pretty good on the rampies. Like they
Yeah.
didn't do too bad of a job here, but
It's the thickness of the overall clip, the springiness that really
Yeah,
is the hardest part to dial in
Yeah.
correctly.
and it is not springy. It is definitely millied. Like there's a small amount of spring when I'm flexing it with my fingers, but not as
I-
much as a wire.
watch me break my clip on stream, but
Yeah,
Yeah, that's
Like,
some nice
there's-
flexibility there.
quite a bit. And part of that might even be due to the texture that's done along the top here as well.
Well, that one's
and the
a
hole.
milled bent too, right?
It's milled and it's bent. Yeah. That's
What was
I'm
the other
not
thing?
sure.
Was QSP doing one of those recently? Someone else was doing one milled
There's
and
been
bent that-
there's been a couple companies that maybe QSP. I'm not sure though.
QSP or Vosteed or somebody.
It
like
might have
that,
been
maybe.
Vosteed actually. Yeah. Now that you're saying it, it might have been Vosteed.
But yeah, either way, I understand where you're coming from, but it'll never replace a wire. It'll never be better than a wire clip. The best milled clip out there is never going to be as good as a wire clip. As far as like in and out of your pocket and like wear on the pocket itself.
Oh yeah, your contact surface is a lot,
And
s-
that,
a
yeah,
lot lower.
for sure.
Yeah.
This is relevant to the conversation, but not necessarily this knife. But I totally forgot to mention
Lynch clip.
the
Ooh.
lynch clip that this thing came with.
Very
fully
nice.
milled. But I'm probably gonna switch this thing out for the
Do you-
original clip as
Do you
well.
did they give you the original clip?
Oh yeah.
Okay, that was nice of them. I was gonna say you can order them from certain places too, but it seems like you won't need that info.
Absolutely.
Sorry, the
Well,
dog wants
and I
attention.
do still carry like the Rips Garage Techno I am still carrying the milled clip
Oh.
on it, and again, spring tension on that. Like it's very like nice, right? So
Yeah, I have the milled clip on my Para 3 from Rips, and they do a great job with their tension.
As soon as you said techno, it reminded me of another small Spyderco. This was actually going to be the carry for the day before I ended up using the changing my mind for the Benchmade and then changing my mind again for the Linton.
what do you
Yeah.
mean you walk downstairs 3 times to pick the knife you want out of your cabinet for before you leave for the day?
Yeah.
It's hard to do, but did you know that you can friend flipper a Sabenza?
Yep.
It's gone awful.
Yeah, it's the curse of it's
Get that
awful.
dirty name out your mouth. Like seriously.
Front flipper Sabenza.
No,
Gross.
no, that's
Or just-
wrong, sir. I'm telling Tim.
I'm telling Tim. Yeah.
He's gonna show up at my house and take it back.
Oh, he's gonna break your kneecaps, dude.
Oh.
Like Tim doesn't
It's
fuck
hunting
around.
season. He's got scopes.
Did he-
I thought
He
I
went
thought you
out
were
on
like
opening day. It was good times.
nice. I thought you were saying it's hunting season
Oh.
and he's hunting kneecaps. 'Cause
I-
that's where you're going with that.
He's a whole lot of whitetails.
I had some size comparisons that I meant to grab. There we go.
Oh yes.
So this one happens to be just in the middle between some other designs. Speaking of QSPs.
So I understand that none of these are a baby penguin and that's a fixed blade to go with, but there is the new fancy glide lock on the bottom with the aluminum foilies. So, you know,
Mhm.
go
The
with that.
foilies. Infinite, what is up? He thought we weren't streaming today. No.
I
Can't
think we
blame him.
said we were
Wrong.
last time, but I mean, it's easy to understand what we're saying because it's nonsense half the time. So,
Yep.
I was also making jokes about our new schedule being once a month, so who knows?
Yeah.
So one of these is still right hand carry. That's fun.
Yeah. I wasn't gonna swap the shop model just for the photo, but you get the idea.
One of them is not mine, and the other two are. Oh yeah, Penguin Plus doesn't have a flipper anymore because it's better that way. But
Arguably it is.
Yeah. I was never in love with the flipper action of that thing, but the thumb slot action is crisp.
so,
Hey, look, wire clip. Yeah. It's
hey,
almost
look,
like
in my
death.
wire clip on titanium. It's like I have a freaking theme around here.
Yeah.
Do you think that the way that the clip is shaped on the compact Chad, with like the kind of
The waistline as well
Yeah,
as the
the-
dippy do.
the
It's got the
wasp
dippy
waisted.
do here, but it's got the
Yeah.
exactly wasp. Yeah.
do you think that changes how it functions at all? Like, do you think it's
I don't think it has much to do with the spring tension, but it did feel different compared to like your standard sort of wire clip in grip. Not compared to this. This is a tip down. This feels better, but carries worse. I think it's an improvement actually, and it would be cool to see that happen on more wire clips.
there you go?
Ergos wise, I think it gets it out of the way a little bit more.
Yeah, that's what I mean. Yeah.
Yeah. I think other than that, I think it adds more spring, probably probably the flex back factor to it too. And not
Yeah.
having to bend a clip as much. I think maybe those extra
Hmm.
bends on there give it more
You think
play
that does add
to
some
be able
rigidity?
well, not rigidity necessarily, but because they already have kind of those bends built in, they're already willing to flex in those directions.
Hmm.
Kind of idea. Whereas a straight clip, if it goes, it twists, and then all of a sudden you're trying to shift.
Oh, I
right?
see what you're saying. Kind of like a lateral, like each of the bars is kind of moving it. Yeah, okay.
Yeah, because
Yeah,
I don't
I
know
can
if
see
you've
that.
ever had an experience of actually getting to the point where you've bent a wire clip and then you've tried to straighten it back out, but it's a whore. It's like
Yep.
it's dirty.
Yep. That is.
dirty.
Yep. Had to do that to get this guy to fit properly the first time, and it was
Hmm.
fucking awful.
And so I think maybe with adding some of those extra kinks, the wire already has more directions to move because they're in those directions.
It's not a bad thought. Yeah, I could see it being beneficial for sure.
Groundfog, thanks for joining us. What are you carrying? Infinite,
say.
we're still waiting.
Yeah, what you carrying?
Fine. It's fine. You're not
All
carrying
of
compact
my,
chat or probably Kunwu. You should be. Both of those things. Get
Get
on
a
that
Kunwu?
train. Everything I've
I-
handled is frickin' money in the bank.
I want an Excalibiers.
So yeah, I mean, it's coming out with a confession lock version, so
And I kind of want the
which will be cheaper, Paul.
Timaticus
It's
clip.
not integral, but it'll be a lot cheaper.
The new
Yeah,
Kunwu.
but see, Joe, I have
A problem. It's what
Yeah.
you have. I'm trying to save you from yourself, sir.
I appreciate it, but I have like a specific integral collection
So-
No.
that was a terrible choice because I
Joe.
feel compelled.
Joe, for
Yeah.
for someone that has been playing around this game for a decade plus, we've hit our rock bottom. Let Paul have his fun.
True.
Do you
Very fair.
well,
Oh,
cheers.
well,
It's-
you ever just you look at your purchasing decisions, not ones that you've made, but ones that you know you deeply want, and you're just like, I know I don't need any of this. And on some level, that should be enough for me to not pull the trigger. But god damn it, I still want these things.
yeah.
Joe, I own 2 Trailmasters, a Natchez, and a Laredo.
Mhm.
And I'm in the process of buying a
Wait. No,
Recon.
don't stop. Don't stop there. You got a Gurkha Kukri in that lineup, and then a ATC chopper that was an old school in that lineup. And have you pulled the trigger on a Recon Scout yet in that lineup?
I'm working on that one.
Okay. So
What's the ATC?
the Kukri. The old Kukri you have.
It's just the Cold Steel Gurkha.
Yeah, I thought that was an ATC chopper.
No, that one's
Is that just another version of a Kukri?
yeah, it's the Cold Steel Gurkha Kukri is what
Oh,
that
it was a
one
Gurkha in SK5, maybe?
is. Yeah.
Oh, okay. It was so 2 Kukris. Sorry, I
Yeah.
apologize. You don't have an ATC chopper,
But I do
although it's
have
almost the same knife.
I do
I mean-
have this,
Yeah.
which is an old hickory like scimitar for meat that I'm turning into a machete because it's a machete.
It
Can you make
is.
it with the Banshee handle?
I mean,
Ooh,
that'd be neat.
I wouldn't hate that.
Something.
Well,
Little
But tell me
Wakazaki hand.
that's not just a machete.
Okay, so yeah, on to the problem part, and also Kunwu compact chads. So
I mean, I've
Yeah.
got
I know, rock bottom. Let him buy some fancy stuff and go broke, and then have to sell it all to make ends meet. It's fine.
fine. We'll all suffer together.
It's-
I got another
on to the
comparison.
snipe. Do you
Yeah.
have an in-hand picture? I know you've got penguin pluses and normal penguins, and it's very close to a normal penguin for sure. Dragonflies.
Next to a
Wow.
dragonfly, and next to a Kaiser cormorant as well. But figure we should do the regular or irregular. Yeah, I did grab. They're not on my computer, but I could have sworn I grabbed some, so I'll warp those in here if I can find them. But yes, I mean
warper.
they're about the same size, so suffice to say
Yeah,
it's a
so,
full size
I mean,
full size
being
grip.
that I have it, pretty full sized. Pretty like it's what was the overall?
Oh, maybe I didn't grab photos. I could have sworn I did. Sorry.
Overall, it was
Kunwu's-
7.3. So, and a
Kunwu's-
3.1-inch blade. So you got a 4-inch handle you're working with. So
Yeah.
Kunwu's full size knives, the non-compact versions of their knives, tend to be on the pretty large side.
Yeah, not quite like cold steel,
No,
ridiculous levels of profile, but they are definitely bigger for sure.
although if you're looking at a normal Django and you're looking at a normal Recon with a clip point, those knives are almost in the same size. And then you look at the XLs, and those are actually close to the same.
Oh, really?
size as
That's too
well,
funny.
Yeah. So
I
you're
take it
kind of
back
in
a
the
little
cold
bit.
steel world.
All right, because I know that the what was it, the Excalibur that Paul brought up earlier? That one is almost the same size overall as an Spyderco Endura. I want to say, like it's a pretty fair size knife.
It weighs
just
37
deceivingly long.
ounces.
Like it's yeah.
That's
Which
that. Go
I
ahead.
mean, no, that's fine. It was just gonna make a stupid joke about deceivingly long and make you reset your timer, but you probably had something important to say.
No, not really.
Not compared to that. Yeah.
Yeah, I've reset my timer. I was going to make a comment just about how where like the channel where the blade sits in the Excalibur, where the lanyard hole is and everything else. Uh, it's got a big old fat rumpus of titanium back there, and that thing weighs 1,000,000 pounds, and yet here I am still wanting it.
Well, I mean,
Sorry, which knife? I had missed the first part.
Excalibur.
The
Oh,
He's
Excalibur.
just
yes,
ranting
yes,
about
yes.
not the Chad, you know.
Yes.
I'm talking about Kunwu in general, though, as far as like they make a lot of cool knives. You should get one. I also want one of their stiffy piece. This is a great knife, though.
It's true. It's true. The Stiffy P is
So-
kind of up there. So
How do you feel about a nearly perfect straight edge with that round of a tip?
so far it's been banger. I mean, like as far as even like boxes and stuff goes, like it's such a precise tip on it that you're not worried about slicing through things or whatever, right?
Mm-hmm.
Um,
With that thumb stud, it's got a little bit of the like angry eagles or whatever from the Muppets, the angry vulture.
A little bit of that going on.
Not in a bad way in any shape. I think one of my favorite features though of those thumb studs are the steps in it and the way that they
The ramp, yeah.
yeah.
It's
Well,
ki-
the
Vo-
steps on this knife in general can be something like a conversation point, whether it's inside the finger choil, whether it's on the thumb studs, whether it's on the front like guard.
or
The
the
lock.
the access tab there, or well, not access, but you know what I mean. Yeah, it's almost like the blur thumb studs ran so that the Kunwu thumb studs could fly, because they learned a lesson. Long time complaint for this knife, not just for me, but from a bunch of other people, has been that the thumb studs on these guys are a little tall relative to the handles. They tend to snag and catch on shit. Um, the Kunwu has a nice wide flat top by comparison. It's a more gentle ramp, but you still get a pretty good ramp on it.
Really good purchase. Yeah.
It's not quite as engaging as the stud is on the blur for me, but that's only because the blur is taller, so it bites into my thumb more, which again, I think on the balance of things, the Kunwu is just the better design choice. Only downside to that is because it's so wide, it does kind of come into the cutting path, but given that this thing is made out of PM60, I don't know that you really need to be worried about sharpening it frequently enough for it to be a problem.
Yeah.
It's only very barely past the like sharpening
Oh,
choil, for lack
and
of a better word.
and you could hit that at an angle easily. You don't
Yeah.
have to come straight down if you don't want to.
So the one thing I will say about the thumb studs and even the deployment, I mean, it's pretty much angled perfectly, right? But the one thing I will say, and Joe knows all too well, and I know other people have had experience with the Pardue 530 and the thumb studs on that. And when you go to
Yep.
pull it out of your pocket and you get the Emerson wave as it's drawing out of your pocket because the thumb stud's catching on it. The compact Chad does it about 1 in 100 pulls out of your pocket. And just every once in a while, you'll be like,
So-
"Oh, that knife just half deployed on my ass because the thumb stud caught on my jeans or whatever." Right? Like it's
Right.
Could you teach yourself how to do it just right to do it every time?
No,
if you were so
I've tried
inclined?
to.
Okay.
I've tried to be able to like repeat it intentionally, and I haven't been able to figure out the right angle to be like, "Oh, that's where it needs to go." It's just like, just in that right little bing, and you're like, "Oh, my knife's 3/4 drawn as I'm pulling it out." Like it's
Too
I
funny.
feel like you absolutely can with like the Kershaw blur, for example.
and be
Yeah,
able to
Cut off the
snag
pocket and
yeah.
go.
you
Yeah.
could do it right until this actually tears a hole in the pocket you're trying to wave, because
Oh
it's
yeah, for
so
sure.
thin at the tip. But you can purposefully like twist it into the seam. Just
You don't
awful.
care about your hands. I don't care about my pants.
You'll note that I haven't swapped this away from tip down yet.
You're a
So
monster.
yeah,
Oh,
definitely a monster.
this is a back pocket carry for sure. It is. Yeah.
Yeah.
So I think that's one of the things I like about like some sort of like we called this a first impressions and review, but it's almost to like some sort of length review because I've owned this thing for what? Not quite a month, maybe a month now. Yeah,
Something like that, yeah. And you've been
And-
using it pretty consistently.
and carried it pretty consistently too. So I've gotten like not only just some use, but also like some hints, like that Emerson style draw off the thumb studs and whatever type of thing, right? Whereas I find on some of the knives that we review, we have these like first impressions and like how it feels in the pocket and blah blah blah, but you don't get into some of the in depth of like, okay, I've carried it
Yeah.
for this is what I've got as far as feedback, right? So I'd actually like to get more into the knives that we're actually personally picking up and getting into more reviews. And I mean, I like to go obscure in the page
Yeah.
and that stuff, but
If guys
yeah,
would be into that, yeah, I'd definitely be down.
gives a little more in depth to it, right? So
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Well, and you've got to pull it out of your pocket 100 times for it to deploy partially once, right? So you're not going to learn that by just carrying the knife,
Might not
putting it in
run
your
into
pocket,
that right
checking
away.
out.
Yeah.
Yeah, like
20 minutes, half an hour as you're messing around or whatever type of thing, right? Like,
that's it. The chances of it happening are that much reduced.
yeah. So
I used to do that with my H&K off my back pocket all the time.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, it was a very easy deployment off a specific pair of pants that I had.
Mm-hmm.
it was the parachute. It was the parachute pants.
Well, obviously,
Of course. What else would they be?
it was hammer time.
He had lots of time to practice as he was floating, you know. See.
Yeah.
So PM60, you say?
Indeed.
Yeah. Have you noticed any quirks about it? It stains easily, or
No, I mean this stonewash on this blade is pretty hefty.
yeah, it looks pretty aggressive.
I haven't had any zero issue with any sort of patina, rust, anything starting to tarnish. I just took a Q-tip as we were sitting here and cleaned some gunk up between the thumb stud and the backspacer, but that's because I can see it in this picture right now.
Yeah,
Right.
I knew you.
Yeah.
And it bugged me, so I cleaned
Zoom in.
it.
I'll have you know, I did try to blow out a lot of the dust before I took photos. So I'm like, ugh, this had some pocket carry. Yeah. So Maximit, I mean, I can only really talk about it as far as customer feedback from Maximit. I've seen it go gray. I've not seen it like get rusty unless people have been negligent with it. So I imagine it's probably going to be similar here. Like this is very similar in terms of how Maximit performs.
I feel compelled to make a joke about negligence and the number of times that this knife may or may not have been dropped.
Yeah.
I've put it on the ground a couple times, but it was carpeted ground and the blade was closed.
Yeah. And it was fine.
Yeah.
Which is nice.
If anything, that just tells you it's solidly built. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's good stuff. It's good stuff.
I mean, and like, yeah, okay, so you're dealing with maybe some brittle and some fragile steel, but it's still not glass, right? Like it's still
No.
not, it's still
No,
Still
but
steel.
I've certainly seen some Maximate photos though. Of that.
I
I'm
have
like,
too, and I've also heard some firsthand stories on what people say versus what actually happens.
Oh, I have no
Yeah.
doubt about
And
that.
after
for
many,
sure.
many years of being in the industry, very often what you see a picture of and what you see the story of being is impossible to actually have had. You're like, something worse happened than that thing, right? Like it's
Well, and it's funny too when people talk about things like how brittle S30V is, even with the proper heat treatment. And I told you guys about when I dropped this knife in my dad's garage as I was spinning it, like rotating it quickly in my hands like this, and it fell out of my hand and spun sideways into the concrete floor. And there were chips. They were tiny itty bitty little chips on a very deeply hollow ground S30V blade. And they came out with a single sharpening. So, like, how brittle is it really?
I've never found S30 to be brittle in any way, shape, or
No.
form.
So when I hear that, like, oh, Maximit, it's so brittle, this, that, the other, I'm like, what are you, what are you doing? That this is actually a problem for you.
And again, if it had been blade open, it had been on concrete, if it had been on some sort of rock while on the side fishing, something like that, you might expect
For
to
sure.
see some damage. But blade closed on carpet, and even I, like responsively, was like, like it's just
Yeah.
when you're like, I did something to my new knife. Stop
Well,
doing
an expensive
that, fix
knife
my
too.
new knife.
And you're like, oh shit, is this it? Is this the day I find out? No,
how
And I-
fragile PM60 is, and you're like, no, no. I mean, let's talk about a Rockwell of 66 to 69. Like that's insane.
I only have
See-
one knife that comes close to that, and it's fucking ZDP, man. Like,
I was gonna say it's a kitchen knife for me.
yeah, that's nuts.
And I'm in no way, shape, or form trying to like throw Maximate under the bus as like,
No,
oh,
it'll
it's
break.
chippy. PM60's better.
It'll break. Yeah.
But I'm sure other people have seen those photos online, and it's just to indicate like it. I mean, don't drop it edge down into concrete.
And I saw a PM2 that had a S110. It had a super weird chip on the spine of the knife close to the tip from being dropped. And it wasn't even edge deformation. It chunked out a piece of the spine. You're like, oh, that's carbides. That's
Yeah.
big effing carbides that just chunked
Yeah.
out right there. That's weird. Like it's, yeah.
Yeah, it's neat that it's a steel that I had not heard of before you were purchasing this knife.
And so part of the chasing for me a little bit is the steel still. But like you all gotta know how like not blown away by MagnaCut when it got announced. And I was like, meh, 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 something else fun and fancy. And then slowly it became like, okay, yeah. It's pretty good stuff and whatever, right?
Yeah.
But wasn't necessarily a hype train guy. I'm not chasing every crazy steel out there, the 15 Vs and the blah blah blah. That's not my jam, right? Like I'd much rather have a knife that I enjoy using and playing with and ergos and blah 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 over the next hottest steel on the market. And that's just the way my own whatever. But sometimes you get the best of both worlds where you're like, oh, I like that knife, and it's got something I've never heard
Yes,
of
yes.
before.
100%.
It's
All right,
got
let's swing type of thing, right?
It's
Like,
got to hit that combination for sure. I mean, I still don't have anything in MagnaCut. I've had a couple chances to pull the trigger, but so I get it. I'm right there with you.
I'm going to have to do like a sharpening on both of these at some point. Bring them back to like the same grit on the same angle, probably on some sort of like guided system,
Yeah.
and then put them to
your
the
Chris
test.
Reeve will kick the shit out of your North Arms. It'll be fun.
It'll probably will. It is a couple points harder.
Yeah, that's what I mean. It is a couple points harder, and it's a hollow on top of that, right? So between the stropping, that Sebenza is gonna hold its weight for sure.
When you think about how impressed I've been with that steel in this knife,
Yeah.
I
Oh.
can't even imagine it being that much better. You know what I mean? Like, that's crazy.
Well, point to diminishing returns on MagnaCut. We talked about that at length before about hardness and toughness and stroppability and what MagnaCut's edge holding actually looks like at those hardnesses, right? Like,
I will say this was not perfectly sharp when I got it, but I stropped it, and it is. It's not perfectly sharp again, but it is. It does not have any flat spots again.
yeah.
And just to reiterate, because I know we're like get deep in the
Getting
weeds
off topics. Yeah.
steel. Well, just talking about steels and blah. The PM60 itself is like comparable to a Maximate. I think outperforming a K390. It's in the like insanity level of edge retention.
Yeah.
Top 1% of the world
Mhm.
edge retentions in knives.
And I will
So I'm
say,
curious to see
in
if it
steel.
actually like other companies will, especially with Crucible and the like we've been talking about Benchmade not being able to produce things with, MagnaCut or S90 and re-releasing with M390 or LMAX instead of S45s or like. So it's interesting to see where the steel world is going to go in the next 5 years, and PM60 may or may not be a flash in the pan, or maybe it'll be something that people are turning to if
You can't
other
get something
steels
else.
and other distribution isn't. Yeah.
Yeah.
And also just funny, like in your timeline of like just thinking about popular steels and not popular steels, and even how the evolution of whatever man is going through right now of like what might be the best option for us to use is not even going to be on the market anymore because of
Yep.
some sort of financial discrepancy and funding and politics
Well,
and like so on and so on and so on. Like,
I was making the comment about it being in the top 1%, and I had to quickly add in the in steel. because as soon as you get into the elastic ceramics and things like that, the sky's the limit. You know what I mean? Like,
Totally different ball game. You can get like ceramic utility style razor blades that will outcut every other steel we've talked about so far, and they're going to cost
pennies
very
on the
little.
dollar.
Yeah. But it's all about designing for your need. And I think this is a knife where, like, if you're interested in this kind of knife, I think the PM60 is an excellent choice. Like, I'm going to go back to a photo that shows the profile of this blade. But because it's such a straight edge, and because you have that reinforced tip with that insane rounding, you have a high degree of stability. You got a nice tall blade for you to be able to do those long cuts with. This is a knife that's just going to be able to go and go and go and go. And it's not a specialty knife in any particular sense of the word, I would say. But I think that's kind of what makes it shine. Like, I don't know. I generally am not a big fan of cleaver style blades. I'm not generally a fan of a knife where I don't have like a dedicated tip for piercing, puncturing into stuff. But it's nice to see a steel that makes such good sense for the material. Like, I'm
I
happy
would
that the
argue it
Para
still
2,
has a point.
it does have a point. It's just it's less than what I would want, for
That's
instance.
fair.
But
That's
I think that this is an excellent profile choice for that steel, and vice versa.
Yeah. Yeah.
Um, and like I was gonna say, like, don't get me wrong, I like the military and the Para 2 and like all these. I know I'm picking on Spyderco now, but they're the best example of like, oh yeah, like every steel under the sun you can think of, it will be on this knife. It's like, that's cool, but I like seeing the geometry of the blade considered just as much as the steel choice for a particular design.
Yeah, that's fair. Absolutely fair in this point of like you're saying with the PM2 tips. If you put a tip like that on this thing, you could breathe on it the wrong way and potentially
Yeah.
snap that tip off.
Well, shit. Speaking of knives, I had it earlier, but this little Des horn from Spyderco,
Yeah.
like it,
kind of
yeah,
style.
like
Yeah.
sure, this is a very straight edge, very very straight, but it's also a deep hollow ground out of S30V. Like, this isn't going to be as tough as a lot of choices out there. But the geometry doesn't support that kind of, but it's a bit more pokey, right? So it's not quite the same thing.
Well, and like even talking about chipping a tip off or whatever, like Dennis probably wouldn't, but the average consumer
With that type of steel on something like a more standard blade shape, yeah.
Yeah,
Because can you imagine the PM60 or Maximate on like the Skaha? Like, with how thin of a blade that is and how narrow that tip does get? Like, I don't know.
For yourself too, is you're buying a steel knowing what it can handle and what it can't. I don't do things with my Pleroma that I did with my Super Freak or my Adamas, right? Like, it's just, the limitations regardless of, or even in the same M390 realm, I wouldn't do some same things as other blades I've had with them, like my Barrage.
Yeah.
Think about how much money Spyderco would lose if they had a blade replacement program like Benchmade or Kershaw or ZT, for example, because they're pushing the geometry and the steel choice to that nth degree.
And it makes sense with their company's mission statement, but oof.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, I'm not shitting on them for not doing it. I'm saying it's the right choice in their regards because they are pushing the envelope of what you can get away with, both geometry and steel choice wise in a lot of cases.
And I know Dennis has talked about, just to keep it on blade geometry for a little bit longer, I know you've talked about using kind of that round or that angled tip to kind of leverage into cuts in the past. Have you done much of that with this knife, or not quite
this
so
one
much?
in particular, like actually more so with like cutting like zip ties or going underneath something. Like, it's almost like that skinning aspect of like getting up underneath something.
Exactly.
And it's so blunted that you can get up underneath something and get the piercing tip underneath it type of thing, and then score like go underneath this way type of, like almost gut hook style type of thing, right?
Have you done that much with this knife? Or
yeah, actually, it's come in super handy for doing small little stuff like that, and like even cutting tape open where you're like coming up something and you kind of like can catch it, right? So
even as you were making that motion, I was waiting for you to catch just the edge of your skin there and just fillet yourself.
Not on that part of his hand.
even like clam packaging, like plastic wrap packaging and things like that, and just rocking it forward and open into that type of idea, right? Like it's
Yeah.
I did something today. I cut something open. It was just a dollar store package. So it was a clam package with this knife. And it just, like I said, you just rock it forward against the plastic and it
Nice.
just bites down and through type of thing, right? So all right, big elephant in the room, the one bad thing to talk about with this knife. You all know what it is, the one bad thing about this knife. And if you don't, shame on you. You should know, and you're just forgetting because you're drunk and stoned.
The biting the hand that feeds you. Also, that was my cat.
Is it the shape of the
Oh,
thumbs?
was it? I was like, did it get you? Okay, good.
No, not that far down.
No, it's the biter. It's the palm biter.
Yeah.
John Woodwicki has a question for you, Dennis.
Oh.
No, it's not. No one else is either. Shut up. Let's move on.
That's bait.
Yeah, exactly. But what it will do is it'll bite you. It'll bite you in the
Yes.
palm.
Yeah, Paul, that's what I was getting at with the
The
Yeah, I'm
big
picking up what you're
scar on
putting
his
down.
hand. Like this thing is more of a palm biter.
So I
They
got
really
it.
push the envelope.
Like if you can see it scraping it against my palm as I'm
Yeah.
like letting it go in type. But yeah, it's a good time. It's a good time.
It
So
va-
it bit me
vague
first day.
vague memories of the
Yeah.
Kind of, but like you don't necessarily
You're not-
drop a lock
I'm
back
s-
into your palm like you do an access lock, right? Like
not
it's
not frequently. Usually it's more like a
a
half.
little clunkety clunk going on, right?
Yeah.
So, yeah.
No, for sure. I've tried to replicate that bite that you talked about with a bunch of my other knives that do drop shut. I think it's a multi-factor problem. So you've got that straight tip, which just wants to grab and shear. It's the first thing. Second, that they pack in so much blade length into that handle.
The blade to handle ratio on that knife is crazy.
It's
like
very
1-to-1.
It's very nice, but
Well, this scene
fuck.
here, right? Like they're not messing around.
yeah, like
But
they
even that, like, put up the butt end of the knife so you can see how close to the end of the knife the handle it comes.
Not the worst, but
Sorry, Joe. I keep cutting you off.
No, it's all good. That does illustrate the point. Is the it does illustrate the point, but with how close you can get. Yeah, I don't have anything on hand that comes as close. I don't think. Actually, oddly enough, the Kaiser might, but because it's not that straight tip, it's not going to bite the same way.
The ratio on the Sabenza is similar too, but it doesn't drop shut in the same way.
I
No.
like to get myself with a couple different ones. The bug out is a notorious one that's bit me. I'm just looking at the rest of my collection that's bit me. I'm pretty sure the mini H&K has got me too. But
So it didn't bite me while I was playing with it, but I definitely had to go into playing with it with a particular way of handling things.
and
Reset my timer there, 23:25. That's fine.
you knew going in because you watched me do it.
I watched you do it, yeah.
And I was mid-sentence when I was like, hit. Oh, I just cut myself. It was like walked into the back room and fixed the bleeding from the inside of the palm of my hand, right? Like it was so blatantly obvious when I did it.
It was slightly higher pitched than that, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah,
like,
one of them.
Yeah,
that's
it
the
was
one.
Michael Jackson. It's something like that, right? But
Yeah, exactly.
So could you see that being a realistic deal breaker for anyone though, or is that more just so you know, don't cut yourself?
So, I've heard everyone like Birdshot IV. Oh, I must have chubby palms, and I'm like, there's just certain knives where the handle to blade ratio and then the length of the handle makes you put it into a specific spot in your hand. Like I said, the bug out is notorious for it. The mini bug out actually has it too. I find some of the smaller access lock knives more than the bigger ones. Because like a Contigo or a McHenry sits down low enough that it's already past the point where it's going to bite you.
Well, and if you think about a crossbar style lock, you're pulling downwards to get that lock to disengage as you're flicking it closed, meaning
You're pulling it into your palm.
Yeah, because I was playing with this. Yeah. And I was thinking about this. I'm like, I'm pressing a button on this guy. And
Yeah.
this comes just as close to hitting my hand, but because I'm pressing a button, it's a non-issue.
So straight
Interesting.
up, this is probably the worst palm biter I've ever owned. Like there's no contest. This compact Chad gets you. It gets you real good.
You gotta respect it. Just
I
a
feel
little
like
bit.
this-
You do. If you pick up another benchmate and you're not having around and you pick up this thing, yeah,
That's
respect the edge type of shit, right? Like it's
yeah.
I feel if they made an access locked Skaha, they would bite the shit out of people too, because their blade to
Maybe.
handle ratio is insane.
It's interesting because there's enough of a curve on the bottom of the handle here. You'd feel like it would kick away from
Yeah.
the edge of your palm. It's just tall enough. But yeah, I can see it.
That is the only saving grace with between me and Dennis when it comes to access locks, is my fingers aren't quite pickery enough.
Right.
So usually in my palm, they're slightly canted if I'm doing that close.
Yeah.
I usually have to hold the pocket clip to keep them in my hand. I can't just rely purely on the access. And so I usually don't bite myself, but I can see being a few degrees farther forward and immediately cutting myself.
when I happen to have my reptilian, and it's not bad either. Like it's
It's
you're-
close, but yeah.
you're close, but you're not shaven, right? Like you still have enough clearance, even when I'm pulling it down into my palm, right? So it is you're right when like the shovey down into the base of your hand there definitely factors in with an access lock compared to a button or a frame or whatever, right? So
I only made it 3 minutes and 14 seconds that time. Oh, I made
Well,
it 6 seconds that time. God damn
I
it.
was gonna say that's all of those things sound about right.
Yeah.
I mean,
Yeah.
6 seconds the second time's probably not accurate, but
See, now my VK Void has the exact opposite problem. Where
Oh,
there's probably a half centimeter between the end of the handle and where the blade stops.
yeah, so does my Vosteed raccoon. I know exactly what you mean.
Right?
It's like, man, I mean, there's so much handle. How do you even get yourself? You can't bite yourself at all. It's weird.
I genuinely don't
Awful.
understand people that get upset about the ratio of blade to handle.
okay. So
Actually, we should have got a blade comparison.
between those two, that's funny. We had a penguin.
Yeah, we've already
Yeah.
we didn't have a baby or a mini in that category, but anyway.
I don't know if you guys have heard this, but the baby is a fixed blade.
I don't know
Shut
if I heard
the
about
fuck
that.
up, Melissa.
Noted.
He feels a certain kind of way, you see.
It's late enough in the evening. I think I can get away with that one.
No, that's fair. That's fair. That's fair. I was just measuring my pocket knife here because I was going to say something silly, but now I'm going to say something slightly less silly. So I know that certain designs are done with consideration for laws. The Kali 3 here has just shy of a 3-inch blade from the edge of the handle. If you look at the handle and where the tip actually sits on this, like I haven't sharpened away that much steel. That's just where the thing kind of sits. There's a good bit of distance between it and the end, and there you could fit more. But if you're trying to stay within legal limits, I don't know why you would prevent yourself from having a more comfortable handle just to give your,
So
just
this is
to match that design.
This is a this year bought Sage 6, Joe.
Mhm.
And if you look at where the blade tip sits,
Yeah.
it's almost identical to where your Cali. I was
That's
like, wait a
very
second.
funny.
Like, yeah, like that is probably a Spyderco design. It is
Yeah.
nesting already there, and that probably factors in the fact that if you sharpen it, you're nested in enough that you probably have pretty much your entire lifetime of sharpening, and that blade is not worried about poking back out
It's
like
not
you
gonna
would with
peek
a
up.
Buck 110 clip.
Yeah, yeah.
The Sage
Sweet
1 is
handle,
also like
right?
that.
What's that, Paul?
The Sage 1 is also in that same ratio. But like we've talked
Is it
about it
different than
multiple
the
times.
Sage 2?
It might be.
Okay. Or the Sage 6?
Or the 3.
I don't know. I'm
I don't know.
just checking.
I don't know.
Now I'm curious. Are they different?
I know Spyderco.
I just
I
said 5 because that's the only one that we don't own.
I'm pretty
Yeah.
sure it was in video that I had seen Sal talk about how when they started doing open back construction on pocket knives, they were cautious about making sure there was no way for people's fingers to poke the tips of the knives. And they were really adamant that that was a feature they wanted to implement. And they said, I think they were saying it was less of a concern when there was a backspacer, like on a backlock, but they
So
really.
the best part is I think you remember that, and I think the reason that you remember that is I think it was the Gale Bradley that they were talking about.
Was it really?
And I think that was the one that I remember them talking about too. I want to say maybe I'm wrong on that, but I'm like, I think you remember that because it was a Gale Bradley conversation, and I think they were talking about, and it's a wider knife, so if any hand you could kind of jam in between, or like a Lassie Sabo style where it's a fatter hand, whatever. But I want to say it was probably the GB1 that they
That's
were
too
probably
funny.
talking about back in the day when it came to that open design and making sure that no one could catch themselves, right?
I actually have that one nearby.
A GB2?
No, the Lassie.
Oh, the Sabo. Yeah.
Yeah.
Because the only wide-handled Spyderco I've got on hand at the moment is the military, and there's a pretty decent distance.
And again, like how much sharpening do
But-
you have before you even get past that back hump on that knife?
Oh,
Like
well,
you've got
on this
50
one,
years worth of
Jesus.
sharpening. You'll never get there, right?
Yeah, no, you'd have to lose the entire front section of the blade for that to happen. Really, like,
Broken
yeah,
tips
no.
at that point. Like it's yeah.
At that point, just sand down the spine of the knife while you're at it. Like, come on. But
I don't know if your Skaha's like this, Joe, but I can absolutely touch the tip by running my finger back and forth.
Yep, I sure can. I mean, I have to jam it. I'd have to slide it in sideways, but I would absolutely cut the shit out of myself if I did
I was
that.
gonna say, like, I keep doing it, and I'm like, I want to press harder to see if how much worse it is, but I'm pretty sure it'll just open me up. Like,
And the best part is that what just came to mind as soon as you did that, and I saw Joe do that on screen, was actually the Spyderco Akuchi.
mm,
And that knife
Yeah.
got the shit out of you. It would scar the crap out of you
That one did. Yeah.
if you got a little too close to the edge. You're about to break, you know.
you gotta stay away from Yakuchi.
Oh, well.
I was
Stay away
hoping,
from my coochie. Your coochie. You can do whatever you want to.
just, in private.
Uh-huh. Right. YouTube's terms of service.
Yeah.
Exactly.
I know we aren't marked to be kid friendly, but we still got to be a little bit friendly, okay? Paul?
Oh, not that kid friendly.
Yeah. Oh. Okay, so here's a photo, courtesy of Knife Center, of an Akuchi and a tip that doesn't quite come out to the edge, but it would bite you because this was so skinny. You'd have to hit the back of the compression lock.
That
And
tip lies.
And, well, no, when you go in, like you would palm it, and when that came down, I do remember it being a little bit like, okay, that tip is kind of scary.
You
But
guys were
on
getting
the
the
clothes
tip
in
of the
particular.
Yakuchi?
On
I
the
wasn't
clothes.
getting in on the close, but when it was closed and you were doing one of these and you could catch yourself with it, it was very close to the top. Like so, this overhead view doesn't
Flush
show,
right to the edge.
So
it
what
was-
Dennis
it
is
was
talking
right
about
on the top of the
is when you
handle.
go. What he was talking about is when you go like this on the Akuchi,
Yeah.
it would catch
And
the
I
tip of your
forgot
finger
that
there.
it was that way. I just remembered it catching you. And
Yeah,
I didn't even remember the fact that it wasn't even on the tip. It was there. Yeah, it was right on
Yeah.
the top there.
like Paul. Like imagine if here
Mm-hmm.
on the crossbones, just if you could catch the tip by going like this, and
Yeah,
it would you would get yourself, and it'd be like, what the fuck
I'm doing
happened?
it right now with my VK Void, even though it doesn't get anywhere close to the end of the handle.
That's
Ben's
wild.
asking if this is the Halloween special of Scary Knives. We definitely need to do that. Oh
Yeah,
my
we sure do.
god! And that Savivi one with the half serrated dagger that goes chick is going to be on there, just as honorable mention every year. It's for sure.
That is scary as shit.
I could almost open this knife by catching the tip with my fingerprint and trying to pry it open.
Don't do it. That's gross.
No, I don't like it.
So anyway, I think we're about done with the compact chat.
I don't think so.
We're maybe not quite as done as Kunwu is. It's-
Yeah, holy shit. So what's the story? That they don't make it anymore? Like,
Go to Kunwu's website. They got normal chats. You cannot find a compact chat on their website anymore. It was
So-
literally a 1 year flash in the pan they did.
so upset about it. It made me go
And so
back
they
into
do that.
puberty.
They do that a lot. They have a high rotation. Like it's almost like a giant mouse kind of
So-
style of manufacturing.
Now
If
that's
you're
not
gonna- Go ahead.
announce it. Basically, is what I was gonna
Yeah, it's
bitch about.
exactly.
Yeah.
Yep.
To
Same.
discontinue, is that
Yep.
what you were bitching about?
Yeah.
Just
Yeah.
announce that you're gonna disco it instead of being like giant mouse and just
Oh,
being like a run them until you don't.
Well, and also give me a section on your website where I can see your discontinued items. I want to look. I want.
Well,
If you
you know
don't
what
keep
you
that
could put
information-
on your website is maybe a search bar,
That would help too.
but no, you don't understand what we're dealing with here.
Just
see
scroll
regular
down.
chats.
We're not from North America. Screw you.
People don't know how to use a website or make a
But
website.
they have a kick-ass donkey with a wakizashi, so
The
They do.
Donkasashi.
they came back around to being
Donkazashi.
on my side.
Oh, I shouldn't be here.
That's a
Anyway,
very angry donkey.
he's a little pissy. Don't worry about it.
No, sir.
You don't
I
have
mean,
to like it.
I got two walks sitting there and one sitting there saying that the donkey's on my side, man. it's
Yeah.
Yeah, but he
I don't
smells
think
like
anyone
piss.
else in their group holds more walks than I do.
No, I think the closest thing I have to a walk is the banshee that's hanging in the closet over there.
Yeah, but he has one of those too.
Yeah,
Well, and
but
then I have a Hanway Tacky Wacky sitting back there that I don't even have up at all.
yeah, well, I have a
wacky tacky.
whatever. I got a Bowie that's not a Bowie. It's a kitchen knife. It's fine.
I mean, I've wanted that Wusthof one for a while. Oh yeah, the fat one.
Yeah.
I
Yeah.
also have
Hey
a
man, I
Close
have
to that,
a.
I like this stupid thing.
For the record, I'm the only one with a social media post with that knife in your hands cooking pork chops there, Paul.
touche.
Oh yeah.
I was
Yeah.
stabbing pork chops with that knife 5 years ago, sir. Well, more than I think. But
Was that a Pokey Factor episode
yeah, it sure
that you were
was.
doing it with? Okay, yeah.
That's
Good
funny.
for us. Good for us.
So
That was
yeah,
flipping pork
compact.
chops with the nachos. You got to stab them and flip them.
The old
So
stabby flips.
don't sleep on Kunwu's.
Well,
Knives,
if you like
I
a model, it
guess.
might be gone next year because this thing actually it was like a mid-year release for 2023. No, sorry, mid-year release for 2024. Came out officially at the beginning of 2025 and is not on the website anymore.
So that is super disappointing. I'm looking at their Instagram right now, just to see how far back some of these posts go. Oh, they post fairly frequently. Man, I wanted to see if they had posted anything about it being discoed. Get yours while they last, or anything, because if they did make some sort of announcement, I can only bitch so much.
Without
can bitch.
actually knowing background story, but they didn't. Like I follow Sergio as well as like the official Kunwu page, blah 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 type of thing, right? Like it's yeah.
Look,
Right.
Joe, we're personalities on the internet. We don't fact check. We get fact checked.
And then have to make official apologies.
Yeah.
Deeply funny, extra upsetting. Okay, I'm on board.
Yeah.
Oh fuck. Yeah, I don't know. And let's look, if they're not selling enough of a model for them to justify continue making it, I get it. It's a business decision.
They still have
get rid
all
of it.
3 models of the Tau.
Which is weird because like the Tau
And-
was the most basic looking knife that they make, and I like it. Don't get me wrong, but
And the full-size Chad. Well, the Tau had a sheep's foot version too. That's very much
I see.
chatty version, right? The
Chadley.
Tau also had a drop point that looked almost like a Rook 801.
Which is
But-
probably
Did.
why I like it.
Did. Sure did.
It's not awful.
Well,
You, hmm.
But yeah, full-size Chads are still available. Got all of those all day long. And they're probably very much a Penguin Plus kind of category.
it's too
But
much
with a
Chad.
bigger blade. What?
It's too much Chad.
Full-size Chad? Well, you don't have a XL Chad.
Thank God.
Like
So
Let's
I
see.
XL Espada.
they
I
did an
two-hander.
XL Django, and they did several XLs. So
Touche.
maybe I'm just missing it, but I'm not seeing any compact Chad posts going as far back now as June.
I don't know if I've ever seen any social media posts about a compact chat.
That's so sad. They show off all their other knives.
But
Maybe they
again,
just wanted it to
he just
die.
like
And they made a one-off and they gave it to Dennis.
uh,
no, there was a Kickstarter. It started as a Kickstarter to see if there was enough to make them, and it succeeded the Kickstarter, so they made a bunch. Maybe it was just a one-time only because of the Kickstarter.
Maybe they made them
Maybe.
for
But
the Kickstarter and they had
Pretty
some left
sure
over.
that the compact Chad started as a Kickstarter, and then when they got the funding for it, they decided to make a bunch more.
I wonder if they legitimately made as many as they could
Oh.
with their Kickstarter money. And then when they sold out, they're gone.
But wouldn't the Kickstarter money just be for the people who subscribe to Kickstarter and not me?
Well, you can raise X amount of money, right?
What?
You can raise X amount of money.
Yeah, and then if you made extras, I guess.
Yeah.
But they made extras in all forms because there was orange peel versions and mirror DLC versions that you could get in compact chats.
so
I'm just gonna say it,
Ow! I
they're-
just tried to bite myself with a compact chat. Ah! You son of a bitch! I didn't get myself an ass for chat. And I just tried to bite my fucking head with it.
Got nice.
So this thing now, I know like just enough that when it gets me, it grazes me, it doesn't cut me, and I also have a callus there for the record. It's now the scar is just
That's
developing a
funny.
thick leathery spot that doesn't slice through anymore.
There you go.
Yeah. That's how it works, you see.
I feel some kind of ways about their orange peel texture.
I wanted
not-
that's
It's-
actually what I wanted. And I don't think I'm disappointed with the diamond because it's still the best way, but I wanted an orange peel just to mix it up.
I don't like. Doesn't their orange peel have like ball veins on it?
No, you're thinking of something more fucked up.
Yeah, I think you're just thinking of ball veins, dude.
No.
Like it's
Like
But
there's
what's this Lefty Jericho that's on the screen right now?
there's stuff like this that have like
Oh no, that's not that's not the orange peel. That's that
Okay.
new
like crater sort of looking
I-
thing.
It
This is
looks
from
like
Dude, that's from November of last year.
it looks like nutsack material. That's all I'm saying.
No, it's like an acid, like what is it called? Raindrop
Nutsack.
finish. It's a raindrop.
Okay.
Is it? They should stop.
Honeydew texture.
Ah, it's a muskmelon. I understand.
All right.
So honeydew.
It's got a little
Honeydew.
cantaloupe to it,
Yeah.
Honey, do not.
and it does. It's got a little cantaloupe ball vein to it. And I don't like it.
I think their diamond texture is just so
I'm just
nice
saying,
though.
Prime.
if they're cantaloupe sized, go talk to someone. And there is a raindrop pattern that I don't like either. And they do have a raindrop pattern because I just saw Primo.
I'm
with
just
a
gonna say he didn't say a doctor.
Just
Talk to
someone.
someone. Yeah.
I mean,
That honeydew
therapy
texture is pretty
helps.
okay.
It helps. It's true.
Indeed. Oh, look at that! It's a Excalibur in full DLC. It's so pretty.
Yeah.
So, thoughts, feelings, final thumbs up. It's almost 9 o'clock, and we talked about this freaking thing for over an hour.
It's a
Good
good
for
knife.
us.
There's
Yeah.
there was some other stuff that was ancillary to it that was important to talk about,
Ancillary.
right? It's all related,
Is that like auxiliary?
sort of.
It's like celery, but for your alms.
Oh, I thought it was like silly, but for your ox.
No, ancillary is
Silly
like
oxes.
it's like supporting elements.
No, we
it's
know,
all
Joe.
it's a
We-
part of it.
we're-
It's okay.
Listen here, you nerd.
Okay.
I couldn't think of the word I was looking for.
No, it fits. It's perfect.
No, nerd was the right one.
Yeah,
It
I
applies.
figured.
It works.
Yeah.
So,
Oh.
thoughts, feelings?
How much was it? Did we ever say?
Oh shit. No, because you can't buy it off of Kunwu anymore. But I'm pretty sure it went for like $369 dollars.
Okay.
It was not expensive.
No. So for $369, you're getting a lot. You're getting titanium. You're getting a shit ton of 3
Like
milling.
sub 4, you're getting damn son. You're getting a PM 2 at standard prices nowadays.
For full titanium and a
Yeah.
PM60 and fancy thumb
Yeah,
studs and
I don't-
all that.
Chamfering and diamond
pretty-
and 2 versions of clips and
I don't-
extra omega springs. And
I don't think you're. I forgot about the extra omega springs. I don't think you're getting your face ripped off or anything like that. It is not a small amount of money, but
I think
there's
Kunwu for bang for your buck is one of the best bang for your bucks
Yeah.
on the market right now. They're succeeding
Especially-
for sure.
I don't-
Lost Eat is kind of in that group, but they don't make anything that's nice.
I don't know
Yeah.
how they're able to do it. Maybe it's because they're I don't know. All their knives have like cookie cutter isn't the right word because the profiles are all so different from each other. But like the building
I
blocks all seem
wonder-
so similar. Like everything is designed to be done in batches together. You know, because like you look at Wii knives and so many of their projects are like, okay, yeah, so like there's so many different surface finishes and different finishing techniques and elements that need to be applied differently, and they're more finicky. Whereas you go to Kunwu's website, you'll look at their spread of what's available, and like, okay, yeah, sure, there's DLC and diamond milling, and there's all these other finishes that you're doing, but like theoretically, these could all be batched together. It's like if we're doing a run of let's see, I don't know, Jericho's and what is this thing, the Padres. You can do all the handles for those side by side. You know,
But then
like,
you even see the time axis overlay and the like contouring and the rounding on that's going on those. And
Yeah.
you're like, this is not cheap work.
no,
This is
no.
not inexpensive. Like if you saw 3D milling on a Sleesh Bowie that was not even as much contoured as some of the stuff that Kunwu does, you'd be like, oh, that's a $500 knife. That's a $600 knife. Like it's, yeah.
You can get a Jericho with Timascus inlays for $330 American. That's crazy town. Like Timascus
Yep.
is so expensive.
So like for a
usually.
high-end production company, I personally think that Kunwu might be the best bang for your buck for high-end stuff on the market.
if
right
you're
now.
looking
Yep.
fancy, yeah.
I'd agree with that. I haven't seen in video or in person any blade that looked anything less than perfect.
QC wise, I've never seen a bad. I've never seen on, like you said,
Yeah.
online or in person, and I've seen multiple. I've seen 30 different Kunwus in person throughout folders and fixed throughout the customers that have brought them in, as well as the ones that I've got to play with myself. And I've never seen anything that I was like, I'd send that back. Like fourth best tech I saw, I was like, that's trash. Like it's, and I mean, best tech
Sometimes-
has some fantastic stuff, but the bow tie that like it was fully tight pivot screw and off centered to high L
Yeah.
doesn't instill confidence in my OEM work from best tech sometimes, right? Like it's, yeah. So
Oh, dude. We were talking before about knives that'll cut you and bite you on the clothes. Best Tech, that Ivy, man.
Yeah.
how was your Rogers? It was made by Best Tech.
I don't have a Rogers.
Your Rogers custom?
I don't have that. That's a
didn't?
different person.
You used to.
No, that's a different
Oh.
person.
Oh,
They're
sorry.
no longer a part of this channel.
I'm thinking of the other custom that you had. What was it?
Oh, the Holt.
Yeah, sorry, my bad. Yeah,
It's all good.
different knife completely. So
Yeah. The Holt and your I know the Grimsmo gets close, but it's not that close.
yeah.
No, he's thinking about Nigel's Rogers.
Yeah.
Best Tech collab
Yeah.
that I got at the
Right.
same time as, or he got it at the same time that I got my Pena
Your Pena.
little boy.
So yeah, I don't know what you have for scoring on this knife.
Well, I mean, it's gonna get like probably 8 hot Cheetos and Mountain Dew out of 10.
I see. Is
Maybe
that because
8.5. Because it's named Chad.
I was gonna say it's extreme and therefore drinks Mountain Dew and must be named Chad.
Exactly.
Okay. I see where you're going with that. Yeah, for sure. I understand.
Also, if you got a little Baja Blast Mountain Dew and some hot Cheetos, that's a delicious combination.
I don't know if I agree with that, but
I mean-
I'm sure Chad does.
Hot Cheetos are delicious. Baja Blast, also delicious. Just delicious.
Joe, any scoring feeling?
Well,
Save me for myself, Joe.
I really felt like I was going to give it an 8 out of 10, but I feel like I need to come back down to a 4 out of 5.
Oh, I see. Traction jokes. I gotcha. I gotcha. Yeah.
Yeah.
What about you,
That's
Dennis?
it.
Is it a 10 and 10 for you?
Well, I had a joke and then I was just derailed because fucking Joe. I was like, damn it, now I'm trying to remember what I was about to score.
Like, oh, that's so stupid. What was I going to say? Shit.
So bad. It's so bad. Yeah. It was something
Yeah.
about I would have scored it a full Chad, but I'm pretty sure it had a terrible accident and I had to have some physio and now it's not quite as tall as it used to be. So
I know a guy like that.
yeah, me too. Me
He's
too.
an inch shorter than he used to be.
Well, I mean, sometimes you got to do some stretching exercises so you're not so, accordioned.
Yeah, he got folded by a quad.
Mm.
It's not fun.
No.
It's like, that wasn't a funny anecdote at all, Paul. What the fuck?
Nope.
You didn't end on a high note. That was just sad, dude.
What I will say is he saved his wife's life.
That's better. That's a little better.
He caught the quad that she was falling back on.
I mean,
At least nobody died, I fucking guessed. Jesus.
Yeah. Yeah. It
my
broke his neck.
question is how did the quad fall out of its chair?
It was drinking too much.
Oh, drunk quads.
Yeah.
That's a killer for sure. There should be definitely Mothers Against Drunk Driving commercials about that for sure.
Absolutely.
Drunk on a quad sounds like a recipe for a good time followed by a very bad time.
I can say with absolute assertion that it is a great time.
Yep.
Especially when you avoid the rest of that.
Well, I mean, don't compact your Chad.
I've only almost died on a quad a couple dozen times.
It's better than most people who ride quads drunk.
Yeah.
I mean, on any of those near-death experiences, would you say that you're at a full-size Chad, or did you only get a compact Chad?
Well, it was probably just a compact Chad at the end of the day.
It was a turtle Chad.
I did catch my friend's quad as it was like falling off a cliff.
Oh yeah, it affected your Chad? It's not quite as full size as it used to be.
Indeed.
I see.
I did save that.
I hear that happens with age.
Indeed. I'm not going to talk about the bottle of whiskey that we would bring out with us. That's
that was Chad, man.
Yeah.
It's all his fault.
Yeah.
Well, it was Canadian Club, so yeah,
No,
definitely
Chad-
feels like a Chad.
Chad is what we named the bottle.
Chad's a Crown Royal guy. You know he fucking is.
Oh, disgusting.
I know, right?
Tastes like perfume.
All right, that's enough for one night.
All right. Anyone have anything? I think I had some. Oh yeah, I do have one thing.
Okay, give her.
Do you guys have anything? No.
I have some things.
What do you have?
Oh, you want me to? I can share things. It's a YouTube short.
Ah.
A couple of them. I'm gonna share them to Joe.
Oh, why?
Via.
It's gonna blast my ears clean out.
Instagram.
Are you just?
Wait. Am I supposed to go to Instagram?
Are you trying to become his new survival gear dealer? We think you might be perfect fit for our company. You'd like to be our sponsor.
Where are you sending me messages, Paul?
Instagram.
Okay.
He's terrible.
Both of these are YouTube shorts that I saw recently. Ultimately, the takeaway here, guys, is vibroblades as from Star Wars are becoming a real thing.
I don't think there's a way I can mute this. I don't want my.
I don't think I'm nerdy enough to know what the fuck you're talking about, right? It's-
I
I
don't think you are either.
unfortunately am nerdy enough to know what vibroblades might refer to. Oh, I've
So-
seen these.
Is it
Yeah.
like PM60?
In universe, in Star Wars, their knives are vibroblades, and they vibrate at a specific frequency, and they'll cut through armor, and they do crazy things. So they've made knives that vibrate to make them cut better.
Okay.
Let's see.
And so, like, this one is
So,
like a box cutter.
I knew that they had the little ones there. I knew that the little ones have existed for a while, but you couldn't get them in longer blades. Something about the material flex. So you're saying that's changed?
Well, the second video that I sent is a chef knife that is vibrating, ultrasonic.
So in theory,
In theory, it would cut better than. and
it
cut
is doing
smoother.
the same thing that a old school electric knife would be doing, but now is using a plain edge steel where the micro serrations are doing the things that it needs to do.
Correct.
And it's like you taking a plain edge kitchen knife and just doing this a million miles an hour or
Yep.
whatever it is. And of
Yeah.
course it's gonna go through shit. Of course,
Of course.
it's gonna go through shit. That's science.
Yeah.
That's science. But it
It's
doesn't
neat.
mean it's a good knife.
No, not by any stretch. But they've started the process. Imagine something like this, but in a PM60 or Magnatech.
No,
or,
first we need to get a mech, one of those ones from Japan that, from the
Ah.
anime that people can ride, and then
Mhm.
install a vibro sword, you see, and then just start cutting up buildings. That's what needs to happen.
Just start fucking. No, sorry.
That too. Not with the vibro blade. Maybe something else could vibrate, but not the blade.
We've all seen Seven. It's fine.
I would like to see
Oh.
that movie again. It's a good movie.
That was the whole gambit of reactions
Okay,
there.
I was gonna say between the two of you fuckers.
I remember that
That was
scene.
beautiful. That was beautiful.
Yeah.
It came full circle right before my eyes. It was
Yep.
great.
Oh.
That's cancer.
I didn't see
So-
that movie when I was too young to be watching that movie. That's all right.
Yeah, me too.
So I've actually talked to several people, and even knife handling skills and whatever, and even like just pressing down, and I'm like, you move the knife back and forth, and even if you're not doing just a slicing motion or whatever type of thing, do a little bit of a saw as you're going through something, and whether it's a tomato, whether it's a piece of bread, whether it's a cucumber, whether it's a whatever, like piece of meat,
Cardboard box.
the
Well-
micro serrations on something, grab and pull and tear, and that's what happens with life. So
And specifically in a craft application, this makes like a crazy amount of sense. Like having a small blade where it's like, I'm not trying to force this through material. I'm just pushing it up against
just
something.
cut something and have
Yeah.
it shoot through. Yeah,
And
yeah.
like just gentle, high precision, high control. That makes a ton of sense. I don't know that I necessarily see a benefit in a chef's knife, for instance. I'd be
Well,
curious
no,
to
where
see.
the benefit would be because the knife is already dull, but because it's doing one of these over and over and over again, it's still going to saw through some shit.
If
Do you know where I see the benefit, quite honestly, is people that have hand and strength issues.
Yeah.
yeah.
You
Yeah, yeah.
can't really fight it, but the knife can do the work.
if the technology is viable with a blade that is otherwise dull, like as a safety feature, that would be
Someone
extremely
that has
interesting.
physical limitations, this
Yes.
is a game changer, right? Like it's for
Yeah.
sure.
Yeah, I hope for the sake of those people, that technology takes off in that way because it's very cool. I
neat.
like that it exists. And it's
Well, and give it 10 years and you can start like just hearing people walking on the street, and you'll hear their knife before you see it.
Yeah.
You'll be concerned that everyone's walking around with a dildo.
wasn't concerned before, but
No?
no,
You
Paul,
were, I guess.
that was just
You
I was
weren't,
just gonna
Joe.
say, that was just a you thing.
We live different lives.
Yeah, fair enough.
Yeah, We do.
You always have to be concerned, man. It's
They'll get you.
Oh, I'm not that close to downtown, okay?
the one time you're gonna get cock slapped is the time you don't expect it. I'm just saying.
Of all the
That's
things,
probably true if you think about it.
yeah, you know, of
I
all
don't
the,
want to think about
Probably
it. but
not. Probably, I think there's a lot of things leading up to that point where you probably expected, Paul.
but I am reminded of the dildo copter, which hilarious and hilarious. If somebody
And
flew,
oh, go ahead.
if somebody flew one of those at me unexpectedly, like I'd be upset until I saw what it was. I'd be like, oh, this is fantastic. Just,
Is that is
This
that like a drone with a dildo attached to it?
well, the drone is the dildo basically. I forget what public event this was at, but somebody flew it around and somebody had to slap it out of the air. It was great. Like that is an excellent use of free will. You should continue to do that.
Did it get more excited after it got slapped?
No, the fucker crashed.
No.
I do want to point out
Well,
too, though,
that goes hand in hand. Yeah.
in that video of the vibro kitchen knife, they put water on the blade and then they turn the mechanism on, and the water vaporizes into mist.
Yeah, I saw the
Off
dude
the edge
say,
of the
"Oh, it got
blade.
atomized." I'm like, no, it didn't get fucking atomized, but
No,
vaporized. Yeah, that's made into mist. Yeah, sure.
Yeah.
It got shook off. That's fine. That's fine.
dispersed.
Yeah,
Vaporized.
but
That's
that is
great.
pretty cool.
Yeah, there you go. I had things.
You sure did.
Good for you.
Look at me go.
Now, before we go any further from that, I wonder. So, you know, so I know them as jeweler saws. They're like a little handle, C-shaped clamp, and basically a super thin hacksaw blade. So there are versions of those blades that are actually spiral, twisted, sharpened wire that you can cut in multiple different directions. So if you're sitting at a table, you don't have to change the orientation of your saw handle. You could just move in the direction you want to move it. I wonder if you could make a tool like that that works off that vibration principle.
You got to be able to.
Yeah, I would think so. But cutting is a different mechanism than sawing and like scraping and filing are. So I don't know. But it's something I'm thinking about now where it's like that would actually be super fucking useful. Like,
You started talking about those saws, and I remembered a time when you told me stories about what happens if those saws break in Jam India.
yeah, it's fun. You sit there
Blech.
with tweezers for a little bit.
Bleh, bleh, bleh,
Yeah.
bleh.
Good times.
No.
Good times. I talked about mine, but we're at the end of the night, so I can wait for another week. It's not pertinent. So
Sure. Okay. Yeah, if you want to put it on the back burner for
you betcha.
next week.
Okie dokie.
So yeah. Thanks to the Cutting Edge Cutlery for bringing this knife in for me. I appreciate it. If you were to stop by one of the in-house locations, we might be able to special order one of them for you too. In store.
If not that specific model, then definitely probably one of their
A
models.
variation for a very short amount of time until they tell us we can't get that variation, which apparently was a 1-year run. And I have a good track record of getting the one you can get for 1 year and then you can't get shit anymore. And apparently I do that quite often where I'm like, oh, I just have something that no one can get anymore. So
And then
Like
we
a Mark
review it
45
and put it
Sebenza?
up on YouTube.
I'm just gonna keep that Bark River boot knife and I'm gonna tell everyone to go fuck themselves. So,
Yeah, pretty much.
I mean, if I had it, those are the exact words that I would use.
not worth a Euro edge, that's for sure.
Nah, no.
No, it's
I
not.
like how Paul agrees, but for the opposite reason.
No, I am agreeing from his perspective. I wouldn't. If
Oh,
I was
really?
in his shoes,
Oh,
I
okay.
wouldn't take that trade.
I'd rather have the Euro Edge between the two of them.
You're crazy, man.
No.
That boot
Yeah.
knife is just such a rare thing.
Well, okay, sure, the rarity. Yeah, it's cool, but anyway.
I'm gonna make that my daily carry next week just to rub it in Joe's face.
I'll just be excited to see it.
I am every time it pops up.
Yeah. I mean, you got to show the people now that we brought it up and all.
I literally bought this knife because of that knife.
Ah, it's so silly. I like it.
It's delightful.
There we go. There's a focus. There's a focus. Yeah, it's nice. 2010 custom, you say, from Bark River. Oh, that is what that says on there. Oh, damn.
Yeah.
I don't know how many Bark Rivers say the word custom on it, but not many.
There's a
Not very many.
handful.
There
There's
is
a
a handful,
handful.
but
Oh, yeah. Well,
Does
mine's like 40 years old, so meh.
does Bark
What?
River still
Your
do
Bark River?
custom?
That's not a thing, dude. You
No,
gotta fake.
this guy.
Does
What was that, Joe?
does Bark River still do custom orders? Like I know you can request materials and things, but can you actually get custom work still done through them? Like they used to offer that as a service. It wasn't cheap, but
I don't even know. Can you ask for specific materials anymore?
I don't even know. I have no idea.
I haven't looked at their website or anything in a long while.
I know that in the past, when I've seen drops for new products, they have a incredible amount of different variations, but I don't know if you can choose. Be like, I don't want red Kieranite. I want blue Kieranite.
From what I recall, like he would it was the type of situation where they would like Mike Stewart would take an order for something and he would tell you it's like it'll be done when it's done, and then it might be a year later, it might be 2.5 years later, and you'd get your whatever you were looking for. But
Okay,
um,
that's pretty cool. If they're still doing that,
yeah, I'm not
or is
really
the
sure
I'm
what
custom
not
in the
seeing
end?
much on new stuff. I'm seeing a lot of things in the kind like with the boxes. Because I specifically looked at like custom with box, so it had the like actual custom on the box type of thing.
Mhm.
And I'm seeing a lot from 2009 and 2010, but those are like the only 2 years I'm actually seeing custom production
Okay.
stuff being made.
Maybe it was
Maybe
just
it
a long
became
ago
a
thing.
problem really quickly.
What's that, sorry?
So maybe it became a problem
Maybe
as
it just
far as like
became a headache because it would
that's
probably
what I
be
mean.
a fucking headache. Yeah, like I can understand him being like, I don't want to do this anymore. Oh, I found a 2013.
I
Cool.
feel the same way about like Grimsmo, and they used to like let you pick what you wanted your Grimsmo Norseman to be, and eventually they were like, "We're going to make Norsemans, and we'll give you an opportunity, and if you don't want it, next night."
Yeah,
Something like that, huh?
Yeah,
more
something like
2009, more 2010. I saw one that was a custom. Like I'm actually looking at what the boxes say because they say custom right on the box of the Bark
Yeah.
River stuff. Because there's also custom Bark Rivers that people have customized.
Well, I have that bulldog that was reground, thinner, slicier.
Yeah.
So I found a one on Nordic Knives that is a custom Bowie of theirs from 2016.
Okay.
No dick
I'll
knives.
throw up a picture. So, do you recognize this Bowie model?
It's the Michigan Bowie. I don't know. I'm just saying that before I've even seen it.
Uh,
No, I don't, but I like it. That
Uh-huh.
was no, I don't. I don't know.
and it just says custom 2016. So my inclination is that if it's custom, it's just a one-off, whatever this
Oh,
is.
whatever that name says.
It says limited edition across the top.
Oh, okay.
So limited edition tells me, okay, so there was a normal version of this knife.
Am I wrong in saying that handle gives me a little like Fisk?
It's
I thought
not
you were going to
quite
say
fist. There's
a little bout of tryptophobia because of all the
for
little
you guys.
dots.
Um, there's a is it what's his name? He makes Skinners like Jesse Rempel. What's his name? Jesse Rempel? That's not his name.
I don't
Yeah,
know.
I'm looking at your Fisk behind you, and it doesn't seem to have that same swell in the middle.
No.
But I've seen other work like that. I'm pretty sure.
Jesse Hemphill knives. Yeah. Hemphill. Hemphill. Jesse Hemphill. And the knives aren't that big, but all of his handles look very similar to that.
Oh, I see what you're talking about, especially this one. Yeah. Yeah, I said.
Yep.
Oh no, but like exactly like that. What the fuck?
Single pin even and
Single
Like-
pin, the same angle on the back edge of the handle. Hold on
And
a
it's
fucking
not, the best
second.
part is it's probably not his knife. It's someone
No,
else. But that handle is such a fucking iconic. And I'm like, wait, I know this guy from somewhere, blah, blah, blah. Yeah.
no. But like this is actually like this is a Blades Canada listing. But what is this? The Town Creek 2 out of A2 steel in my card. Was this
So if
made
you
at
put
Bark
Hemp
River's
Hill,
factory?
if you put in Googled Hemp Hill Knives Bowie, would something come up in,
But look at this. This is
I don't know.
absolutely.
I don't know, that's where I fucking said it.
Yeah.
It's I'm like, wait, there's some guy that this reminds me of.
did Jesse Hemphill start at Bark
Well,
River and then move on?
so that model is made out of A2 in the States, and looking at that handle, like there's no fucking way that was made anywhere else.
Oh, that if you look at the images and you go 2 images down from where that knife is on that Google images that you were just at, there's a green Bowie that looks almost fucking identical. Whatever image
Less
you were.
less dramatic. Less dramatic.
No, not that. Yes, there's a couple in there that definitely have some
maybe.
vibes.
But yeah, there's a couple. Like, yeah. Huh. Okay. So that particular
Dude,
custom.
even his sheets look like Bark River sheets.
There it is. There was. You
Sorry,
go.
you're on a delay compared to where I am, so I
Yeah,
have
I
no
know.
idea
I
where
know.
we are.
Right? There's one in between, like a wood handle one with a super high polish, and then one
the
with a
antler?
super light wood handle with kind of a dark brown leather sheath.
Oh,
There's a green handled Bowie that's
yep.
yeah,
I think I just clicked that guy.
yeah, that's the one. Look at that. Well, I mean,
Yeah.
maybe not quite, but Jesus, man.
That butt end
Yeah.
and the midsection grip is about the same.
And for the record, 80 CRV2, 80 CRV2. Yeah, sign me up. I'll take one of those. Like it's yeah.
So there's
I'm
some
into
kind of
that.
connection there. Not sure.
I don't
what
even think there is. I just
particular.
think it's like Bowie does like that shit.
No,
You
I'm
like
pretty.
do. That's
I don't
fine.
know. There's something here.
Well, even like the frog doesn't necessarily look like Bark River, but the sheets that the frog is attached to in the Nordic
Yeah.
looks like a Bark River sheath. I have a friggin' Springbok right here in that exact sheath.
Well,
Like
it's not like they haven't collaborated before, so it could be that this is just an unsigned design, or it could be that somebody sent in the profile and said, "Hey, I want this Bowie."
It's nice and I want it. I want that Bowie. That's
They
what
are
that's what
nice.
it's come down to.
I don't know why that was like that. That makes me mad. My Springbok was in the sheath backwards.
Oh, Paul got a
I didn't-
little too drunk.
I didn't play with it because you could blame me, but I didn't actually play with that one, so you can't blame me.
Yeah,
I mean, you could blame me still if you
there's
want.
shit all over the blade too.
Yeah, that's
Oh.
definitely something I would do.
Oh yeah.
It's not me,
But I can't
it's
tell
all
what
of
it
those
is.
things.
I can't tell if it's. No, it's not rust.
So yeah, super funny that you like came across that. I'm like, that guy reminds me of that guy, and then it might
So-
not be, but damn, son, like
There's
Also,
there's a
14
model-
minutes, 12 seconds.
There's a
Came
model
across.
called the Custom Bowie. Look at this fucking thing.
I will look at it.
Is it up?
It's up. Oh no. Other window. Here, now it's up.
There it is.
With the shotgun shells next to it. Yeah.
Oh,
It's all right, but it's kind of like no guard. That's weird.
There's
it's
no
like
guard,
somebody-
and it's a super elongated clip point. Like,
somebody grabbed it and just kept pulling.
Yeah.
yeah, it's like, the fuck? Ugh. Anyway, I'd like to end Like
I
to
like
end,
to
end
end.
here.
Alligator nosed my Bowie knife. Like it's yeah.
Yeah.
But if that's
Hey.
how, so shotgun shell is going to be about as wide as my thumb.
Mhm.
That's a narrow ass knife.
Mhm.
I mean, I'm into it, but what the hell?
It's like
I mean-
what's his name? Hell's Bells Bowie. What's his
Oh,
Bagwell?
yeah,
Bagwell,
yeah,
yeah.
that guy. Yeah.
It's all like Bagwell thickness.
So strange.
I mean, a shotgun shell is like anywhere between like 2 3/4 and 3 inch long. So
You
that-
don't know.
Well, I have a pretty good idea. I like, yeah, you're right, but
So at one point, I thank Cutting Edge Cutlery Co. for ordering me one of these, and you could order me one of those. But I'll also thank the Patreon members, past, present, future, for subscribing.
yeah,
And we appreciate it, and that's why we gave you all knives, and we still appreciate it, and that's probably why you'll probably get knives again in the future. So
nah. That sounds like effort.
Paul says no, but that's because he's gonna, hoard funds and then get, indicted later on for
Look,
Fraud.
well,
we're
some sort of
building
thing.
a Mc, um
Mid-sized sedan.
A McEmpire.
Scrooge McDuckian swimming pool vault. It's gonna take a minute, but
Took a minute to say the words. Jesus.
I mean, it usually does. I'm just saying, I want to swim in gold coins.
We're back next week, right?
I think so.
I don't know. Hey, Justin, are we back next week or
There's
what?
a high
I don't know.
degree of
Let's just ask Justin. He seems to be the one that has all the answers.
got his thumb on the pulse there.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think we're back next week. Emergencies excluded. So
Oh yeah.
up
He
until
found
the
us funny,
holiday
but he didn't
seasons,
say.
we gotta come into the holiday seasons. Reset
Yeah.
your fucking timer.
320.
Are you gonna thank anyone?
I was thinking about it. I
You
kind
always are.
of finished
always
thinking
are.
about it. I was going to thank the guys on Instagram for their continued baffling support.
That's buffoon support.
Mm,
And that's just our members, man. Don't fucking side
no, the buffoon support is support of us as buffoons.
I see.
Oh, you spun that. I see what you did there. I see.
Yeah.
I don't agree with
Would a
it.
buffoon?
So yeah, I think that's everyone. Is there anyone
I think
else?
so.
I think we got everyone covered. Yeah. Thanks everyone for joining us week after week, tuning in. We do appreciate it. Us showing up Sunday after Sunday, talking about ridiculous things. So,
It's a new record. 2 weeks in a row.
well, it's not a new record.
Well,
I
recent.
mean, it might be a record for 2025, but
It's a recently reclaimed
I
record.
mean,
Let's
we'll
just call
see
it that
about
and be
next
happy.
week and see if we can get 3 weeks going. That'll be a
Well, I
record.
just recently, reclaimed.
I like firewood.
Like a record.
Oh, I see. Right round, like a record right round. I see.
Yeah.
Gotcha. All right, guys, I'm done fucking around. So thanks for joining us tonight. We will be back again next Sunday, 7:15 Mountain Standard Time. That's what they're telling me. That's what Justin is gonna tell you next week, or not. I don't know.
He'll have forgotten.
Probably. But
But who can blame him?
appreciate you guys showing up week after week. We have fun with it. Continue to have fun with it. I am who I am. I'm Dennis Vipers.
I'm there and Joe.
And I'm xl.ca.
And we'll see you next time. Bye-bye.
Toodles.